One of the greatest challenges our oceans face today is how to get all the different legitimate interests and uses balanced in a way that the oceans are managed sustainably. So that includes, for example, pollution, the protection of biodiversity, fisheries, generation of energy, all these interests that our states have and that people have, to get that integrated and approached in a comprehensive manner. Well, what everybody can do is try to inform themselves from public sources, try to get involved on the small scale, on the local scale, be that to get involved with local policymakers or participate in local coastal cleanup day, up to formulating interests on the national level that can then be transported to the international level. So yes, I do think that humans can make a difference if we are willing to have our behavior changed, if we start changing our behavior and make it clear to policymakers that we want these changes to be regulated and to be enforced. Yes and no. I have to be idealistic because I'm doing international environmental law, and I wouldn't be doing this if I weren't idealistic. But I see a lot of things that don't go well, and I see certain mechanisms or certain flaws also in international legal regulation that will be very difficult to overcome. At the same time, I see progress. And for example, the new implementing agreement to deal with biodiversity in areas beyond national jurisdiction, that's good news. So I'm optimistic that there is awareness for certain problems, but I'm still pessimistic whether the fundamental ways how international law works will be overcome, so to have a sort of a quick solution for the oceans. When I started to do international law of the sea, people were saying, like, why are you doing international law of the sea? It's so specific, it's such a small field, and nobody's interested in it. And then suddenly it sort of picked up speed. Suddenly people realized, oh, piracy, oh, that's a matter of the law of the sea, that's so interesting. Transportation of weapons of mass destruction by sea, oh, that's a matter of the law of the sea. And then the whole issue of the race to the North Pole started with resources, and people realized, oh, again, that's law of the sea. And so it's sort of in the last, I'd say, 20 years, it really picked up speed.